guys, my name is Gina and today we're going to be opening up our Boxy Charm Premium for the month of November. It is no longer October, but for November. This year is flying. So if you guys are interested to see what is in here, please stay on tune. Okay, so for this box, this is from Boxy Charm itself. This is a $35, I believe, box. That is like an add-on to your normal base box, but once you get this, you're able to cancel the base box. I get both. So my base box video is somewhere on my channel if you guys are interested to see that guy. But let's get on into her right on here. All right, so this is kind of what we're looking at. A lot of stuff covered in foam, and it looks like we have a palette and the theme on top. So it is themed Harvest for this month. Typically, I don't think Boxy Charm's themes are that great. Like, the theme doesn't match the box that well. But let's give her on a try, and there are prices and kind of explanations of products right on here. So the first thing I have is a palette by Illustrated. This is an eyeshadow palette. So let's open her up. It is saying on here that it is vegan and cruelty free, which is awesome. I love that. It is very hard to open, if I can. There was like a seal on it that wasn't really like tape, but like a plasticky seal. Yeah, so this is the palette we're looking at. So I'm gonna guess this is gonna be really fall colors, and it is like nice like matte packaging. Okay, so it is like fall colors. So on here, there is this little like plasticky sheet that says all the names on it, but these are what we are looking at for this month. And I'll go ahead, I'll swatch a few that are catching my eye. I feel like there's a lot of matte just browns coming out, so I'll grab just this one. And I'll grab this one on my finger. I don't know the names because it's not on here, but I'll grab this purple was really catching my eye, and this pink is. There's no fall on the pan after swatching, but I'll show you what these colors should look like. So this was the pink, then the purple, one of the matte browns, and the other matte brown. I feel like I can never swatch mattes that good, but here's what we're looking at. The shimmers aren't too shimmery once you put them on. They're more just like a loose kind of glitter. So there's pigment and then a glitter to it. So that's what we're looking at with the first item. We have a bunch of foam. And then in here, so the first thing I see is by Purr. This is the 4-in-1 Skin Perfection Powders in shade Fair Light. So that works out perfect for me. And it says on the back, this is vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, which is awesome to see. I'm gonna open her up. If I even can, I feel like I'm having a hard time in packaging today. Okay, so this is what we are looking at inside. I'll remove this little plastic. So we are looking at these shades. This one looks interesting. It looks kind of like a sand dune. So on this side, there is a highlighter, or I think this is backwards. So this is the highlighter, this is the blush, this is a bronzer, and a translucent powder. The only thing I'm gonna kind of swatch for you is this highlighter. Feels very creamy, so it's not like it's not cream blush, it's supposed to be powder, but it's ones that are like kind of on the verge. So I'll put that right up here, and here is what that looks like. So I feel like that is definitely good for a fair light skin tone, not as well as these other tones. I wish this was more of a lighter blush. I'm not really into dark blushes, but it's a face palette. You never really get to pick too much on face palettes of what you like. Quickly grabbing this to kind of wipe my fingers off on. But yeah, with face palettes, you kind of win some, you lose some. You use a few shades in them and then the rest you don't. I absolutely hate bronzer palettes. You only really could use like 1 to 2 bronzers in a bronzer palette, so I don't understand why those exist, because they're not good for an average consumer. For a makeup artist, yes. But for an average consumer, bronzer palettes to me just don't make sense. But that aside, we're gonna get into this next item. Everything then is, I don't know if you're able to see, is kind of wrapped in bubble wrap. Every single item is separate. So this next thing is from Dose of Color, and this is, I should say it's Slinky, so I'm assuming that this is going to be an eyeshadow. Yes, so right here, it is an eyeshadow in shade Slinky. So I'll go ahead, I do have clean fingers, now I'm going to swatch it just with my pinky. I'll put it right back here for you. That's like very wet feeling. So this is kind of what it looks like. So it's a very like glossy gray with a lot of metallic in it. So that is this little guy. The next thing we have is by Grown Alchemist. This is our beauty brand. This is a detox night cream. What is that? So it says it's formulated with a bunch of stuff to detox and regenerate skin, reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I'm not worried about that right now. My skin is very acne prone, but it still is very youthful. So I'm not really interested in this too much. I'm not going to open it or anything, but this is kind of what we are looking at. So just like a squeezy bottle of a night cream. So I'm going to throw this back in here. I am only 22, so I don't worry about wrinkles or anything yet. And this is kind of the main purpose of this, is to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. So I don't have too much use for that guy. And the next thing is a very little bottle of something. It does have like a SKU number on it. So this is how they are packaging it. And this is a cuticle oil from the Lifestyle Company. So this is a nourishing cuticle oil. So I guess you just like rub it right here. It smells really good. It smells very fruity. And it's just an oil to put on your nails and cuticles while you do them, I'm guessing. I have been trying to do my own nails. I used to go to a nail salon, but because world stuff right now, I don't. Because you never know when they're going to be closing up again in my area. So I do my own, so I might get some use out of that. Alright. So it looks like the very last thing in this box is all the way at the bottom. This is from Cosmetics, but it's spelled really weird. And this is a cleansing brush and a dual-sided silicone mask applicator. I'm saying everything's applicator brush. I'm saying everything wrong. So here's this. It's really cute packaging. So I'm going to open her up. So we have two brushes. Ooh. Okay, so one is a mask brush. One side is very smooth and the other side is bumpy, if you're able to see that on here. So it's a nice brush. I was actually looking to purchase another one of these. I have one, but it's getting a little janky because it's a few years old. So I'm happy to have this. This other one is a cleanser brush. Okay, so it has like a lot of packaging to rip off, which is weird for some reason, but oh, that's really, really thick and it feels very like synthetic, but there's a little bumpy on it. So I don't know how I'm gonna like this as a brush. I honestly might try to use this out as like a foundation brush, because I feel like that'll be really nice for that, for like a really thick coverage foundation brush, or even like a body paint brush. But yeah, so this is the last thing we got in this box. So all in all, we did get a face palette, eyeshadow palette, a skin item, single eyeshadow, a cuticle item, and brushes. But let's grab the theme card, if I can find it, and let you know how much everything is costing. So the skincare is $225. This eyeshadow palette was $50. The pure face palette was $32. The brush set was $25. Dose of color was $20. That is insane for a single eyeshadow. And the Lifestyle Company item is $22. So with this box, that's awesome. Like, I feel like this is a pretty good box for this month and for a premium box. The thing is that confuses me is I did do a little sneak peek on the Ipsy sales for this month. And I saw the Dose of Color eyeshadow, which is a $20 product, on there for like $5. And I saw these like clear palettes on there for like $7 and stuff like that. So I don't really know the value of it as what they're selling it for. So if you did just get the base box and you did just want like this brush set, saying on here that it's $25, but their sale it's a lot less. So I don't know. I saw a lot of different things. This is the first month that I did participate in the choice for like next month. So my December box, I do get some choices. And I saw that one of my choices was like a palette, but then on the sale it's like $3. So I know it's not going to say $3 on here. So I don't know really how much value you're getting in this box this month, because I see these items in their pop-up as super cheap. But yeah, so that is it, I guess. I'm very iffy about it. I'm going to keep this box for a lot longer because I do enjoy getting these and I do enjoy not picking them out for myself. But yeah, that's it. If you guys like my channel, please subscribe. My Instagram is down below with a bunch of other links if you guys want to sign up for any of the boxes I get. And that is it for this video. Yeah, bye.